All right, so we're starting with a cat-cow, but in a seated position. This is possibly where you might use that yoga block if you feel like sitting with your legs in a bit of a diamond position is challenging, a little too challenging to be in. Set this up underneath your butt and join me here. You can even use it if you just feel like being in a bit of a different position. So elevate yourself, and your legs are kind of in a diamond shape. We're not totally sucked up close to us. We're letting our legs go out a little bit further. Again, block if you need it under the hips. If not, grab onto the ankles. We're going to exhale and around everything down. Good. Hold out. Out, 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 out. And then you're going to come inhale. So peel yourself forward, look all the way up, in, and then exhale. So continue to cycle through, kind of at your own pace, but observe the breath. I'll show you from the side. So as we exhale, round, inhale, pull everything back. So what I want you to start to find as we work through these exhales and inhales is this folding of the hip crease. So keep going there, but make sure we're feeling activity at the front of the hip crease. We're not dropped here and lifting from the chest. We're actually pulling ourselves forward from the hip crease. Keep it going. Feet are together. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Perfect. Come and meet me back at center. We're going to take that same drill and we're going to turn it a little to the side. So legs are still similar position, but now what we're going to try to do is find that feeling of tipping your pelvis forward or arching your lower back. If you can, you're going to meet me under here. If you cannot, you're going to meet me here. So we're grabbing the shin and turning ourselves open. We're letting our rib cage pull forward. And then we're going to try to get this rib as close as humanly possible to this thigh. So again, if you're having a hard time, use this arm on the leg. If you're okay with it, come on down. But again, we're trying to anteriorly tilt the pelvis. So that inhale position that we had just found, that's where we're at. We're really, really active in our core and our hip flexor on this closing side. Breathing space into the opening side. Work, work, work. If you want more, reach the arm up, reach, reach, reach. A few more seconds here. For the last 5 seconds, if you want a little more challenge, go up with both arms so nothing is being supported. Still driving rib cage down to the side of the thigh. Woo. And come back up, nice. Hard. So it should feel like your hip flexor was working in that drill. From the side, what I was trying to do is anterior tilt and give myself that big side bend. So make sure you feel this area closing down. Other side. So again, either here or under, but we're tipping our pelvis forward and we're going to try to pull this bottom side of our rib cage forward. Breathing, holding, really, really active, trying to make this space as small as possible. Really, really active. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Big stretch here. Reach the arm up. Keep closing this down. You should feel a huge stretch in your adductor here. And the last 5 seconds, reach the arms up. Reach. Nice. Come back to center. Cycle through a few more cat-cows. Just see. If you can open up a little bit more space for your hips to move. Beautiful. Take one leg and we are going to flip it. So this one is an external rotation and this one is an internal rotation. If this seems impossible, elevate yourself up onto a block, or you can actually even do this in a chair if you want to do that. Totally fine. So in this position, whatever variation you choose, block or not, we're going to stick our hands out in front of us. So in this position, if you look at me from the side, hollowing the ribs down, but tipping the pelvis forward. So what does that mean? I'm not going to let myself go into a position where my upper back is extending. I want my rib cage to be controlled with my core, and I want to feel like I'm pulling my pelvis forward from the front of my hip crease. So here, We are tipping our pelvis forward, but feeling like someone's poking us in the chest. Reach your arms forward. Breathe in between your shoulder blades at the back. Tuck the chin. Breathe. So as we hold this position, we're going to get more and more intensity in that forward tilt of the pelvis. Ribs are pulling back in space. Palms are reaching forward. Continue to breathe. Pull the chin back in space. Keep going. Don't change anything, but you're going to let your arms turn forward. So now my arms are basically over this space. From here, I want you to start to lean forward and come back. Lean forward from the front of the hip crease, forward, 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 and come back. And lean forward. Really, really active, so I can't be loose. I'm trying to drive my hips wide. So I'm driving my knees into the ground. Reach and come back. 2 more. Reach, 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 reach. And come back. And reach, reach from the armpits. Go, go, go. More, 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 more. Keep the back hip down. And bring yourself back up. Nice. Take a second. It's hard. I know. Take a second to flip yourself back to center. If you want to just chill or cycle through a few cat-cows. Seated position here. You're more than welcome to. And then let's head on over to the other side. So same game, other side. You might actually have noticed that this side maybe is a little tighter, a little looser than the initial side we started with. What we are trying to get out of this is back hip is trying to hit the ground. Try to keep your feet in dorsiflexion, so extend the toes up towards your shin. Perfect. So then from here, we're going to face over this way. We're going to reach and tuck that rib cage down, right? So what we're trying to basically generate is this feeling of stacking chin, rib cage, and pelvis. So we don't want the pelvis kind of tucked under, the rib cage extended, and the chin dropped. We want to let that pelvis pull us into a happy position, be able to set our ribs in place, and then reach our arms forward. So as we are in this position, we're going to feel like we're kind of pulling the front of our pelvis forward, hollowing the ribs down, and reaching the palms forward. Nice. Breathe and reach. So this one, we're staying really, really upright. Again, if you look at me directly from the side, trying to be as upright as possible. What I'm trying to get is my back hip to touch the ground. Breathe here, reach the fingertips away. Reach, 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 reach. Nice. Again, don't move anywhere just yet. You're going to come to face towards the space between your 2 legs. Your arms are going to reach down and you're going to try to come forward. Reach that hip and that shoulder. Good. You'll feel on this variation where we're kind of coming forward, 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 a lot of internal rotation on that back hip, which is good. That's what we want. So keep this feeling of letting your pelvis come with you forwards as you reach and come back. And reach, 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 reach. Fingertips, go, 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 go. And come back. And one more time. Reach. More, more, more. Don't let your back hip come up. Go, 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 go. And come back. Whew. Relax. Bring your legs back in. Whatever feels comfortable. Give a little shake. Awesome. One more drill for your little daily routine to get your hips going. So I'm going to be against the wall. I am going to have this position here supporting my pelvis with the block. So pelvis, block, foot is going to be in a position where it can press into the wall. So you want to be close enough where your whole foot can be on the wall. The other leg is going to extend up to the ceiling. And you're going to try to turn the hip in and reach it over. mega stretch here. So, can't see my foot. So if I slide up a little further away from you guys, it'll look like this. So foot on the wall, leg up in the air. I'm turning my foot over, pressing this foot into the wall, reaching this foot across my body and trying to turn the sole of my foot over. Is a mega intense stretch. So keep holding and breathing. We're gonna try to hold this for 40 seconds here. So keep trying to straighten out this leg. Keep turning the foot over. And we're still generating tension into the wall. So this back leg is straight. Go, go, go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Give yourself a second. Okay, let's go to the other side. Other side. Left foot driving in, right foot up. Turn the foot towards the side that you're reaching to and hold. Beautiful. Keep going, straighten up the leg. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Breathe and reach. So this leg, left leg for me is on the wall and I'm reaching the sole of my foot over. I'm not letting my pelvis rock off this block. It's staying down and I'm holding. Keep going. 10 seconds. Holy smokes, it's intense. Breathe. And slowly relax. You could have done the exact same thing with no block, so it would have looked pretty much the exact same. The block gives you a little bit of hip flexor stretch, which is amazing. Congratulations, you did it. This is the daily hip mobility routine. We touched a little bit on everything. It's gonna make you feel amazing. Stay consistent with it at least once a day. You can certainly do it more often though.